Everybody, this is the first trade log of the year of the first 2 weeks from Kartikey. Kartikey lives in the US and he's part of the master's class. So let's see how he traded the futures markets. This is a 5-second trade, S1 long, and let's have a look at that. Well, that's a short, right? That's an S1 short. We clearly see that's a consolidation. The clearer, the better. This is a high quality test bar. Nice, really nice. It's nicely testing, strongly testing the 21. Even the mid frame is in a downtrend. The high frame is in a very strong downtrend. This is even super trade like very strong EMA trend, and this is very close to get into a super trend. So this is that's a fantastic trade, high quality. I don't see any negative. If you think about quality, well, you can think as well, okay, how could this trade look like if it had an even better quality? Well, what I can see is, well, the entry could be earlier, right? The test bar could start here and go up here, so then the entry would be earlier. But I mean, this is it. I mean, that's marginal, right? We've got two stop run levels, nice stop run levels here. And as an extra bonus, well, we've got the opportunity now to spike a 200 high frame. So that's that has an element of a 200 spike trade. Well, let's see how that works. This is the momentum move. That's correct. Yeah, correctly drawn. So we see it here, a boom, right? It's taking out both stop run levels with one big bar. There's another bar, well, such a big bar. Only looking at the chart, well, it could be a news event, but it doesn't have to. Sometimes stop run levels can be very strong as well. What plays here a role is for the 200, right? The 200 is a stop run level as well. It's a magnet area. We can see how it got attracted to it, and then we'll pull and push, right? This is what we see. Well, actually, we had the opportunity here to spike it through, right, to make this an even better trade. Now, this is a large bar. Kartikey could have applied the large bar rule. Exit would be more or less at the same level. I think he decided a manual close of the trade. Now let's have a look at this one. Now this is a long 15-second ES S1 as well. So that's a 15-second. Again, very nice test bar, right? That stands out. It's a wow bar, excitable price action event. This is the entry, right? Beautiful entry right at the rebreak. Again, here we've tested the 21 several times. Now this is a trade where the mid frame is in overall sideways, right? This week high has not been broken. Well, that tells us, well, the win rate is a bit lower. We're not in a full-blown trend in the mid frame. However, should we break a consolidation high, well, then right after we have the opportunity to break the stop run level, right, from the mid frame that carry us out of the overall sideways. Now this is a trend, and this gives us an additional edge. This was going sideways, has broken higher, right, and now we can actually we could get here a vertical move in the high frame. Well, if we get that, well, that could deliver a big result. So whenever we trade out of oval sideways, we want to be sure to make it break even first, and then see what it's doing. Well, this is what happens, right? With oval sideways, we can get a big R. And this one spiked. This one went well beyond the 4R. It even went above the 7.5. It looks like it went towards the 8R. So he exited once 4R has been touched. You can take full profit like that, R targets. I don't recommend to do it, because very often you get out and then there's more potential to it, and then you feel like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. You feel it's not good for your confidence. I always recommend to get out with a trail stop. Let the market decide. So, for example, what he could have done here is, well, he could have taken partial profit. Right? That's what you can always do, and keep something open. So at that moment where it broke higher, well, the stop could have been traded here, right, at this bar low. just to give it, even if the stop is very tight, to give it a little bit of a chance to stay in the trade should it actually go higher. And that makes sense from an RSL perspective as well. Now this is an S1 again, 5 second, and this time on gold. Let's have a look what that is. So this, we've got several touches. This is a 5 second, okay. Well, we can see how it's less liquid, right? This is the big contract, so it's on a 5 second chart. We can see gaps, right, and missing bars. So that's the liquidity on a 5 second. But we have to be a little bit more loose with the test bar because of these gaps, right? We have to allow a bit more intuition, but we're working more with stacking up bars. But this alone already goes for a test bar, so that's fine. This is the entry short, this is the stop. Nicely testing the 21 on entry. We're actually below the 21, right? So the 21 is not a resistance on the overall way down. Nice EMA trends down. Oh, here we've got the opportunity to run this stop, right? Stop run level. And once it's, let's say it breaks the level and develops momentum, well, it's another stop run level. So that has elements of a 200 spike as well. Stop run level, high frame, and 200 spike. Let's see what it did. So it yeah, this is the stop run move, right? This bar, and then it got close to the 200, and it looks like it's shying away, which is what happens sometimes, but it doesn't actually matter because that's already a big R multiple. And let's see what the exit was. We don't see it. Tightening the stop to retain 2R. Okay. Okay. Well, it was moving the stop basically to. I would recommend to keep it behind a swing lower high. So let it break to a new low, and then use these lower highs, right? It stops the trade, because once you're here, it's very easy to get stopped out, right? You can see it here, it's testing higher, and there was a stop out. But anyway, that was a beautiful trade. 2.8 R. One trade is enough to reach your weekly R goal. Very good. You see, unlucky stop out. I don't recommend to put your stop in no man's land, right, in the middle somewhere, because that's exactly what happens, stop fishing. Very well done, really good, great start of the year. Looking forward for